Welcome to my channel. My name is Stefan and this is Coding Bricks. In this video you're gonna see how I've learned on FreecodeCamp.org how to use JavaScript. I go from the basic JavaScript tutorial from level 1, challenge 1, sorry, to challenge 25. I hope you're gonna like it and I'll see you soon. I guess I just start introduction to JavaScript. So computer science data is anything that is meaningful. Use the var keyword to create a book. Oh, seriously, var my name. Hey Simon, you're back. We spent the whole day on Twitch or what? So Twitch saying that I should go and see the stats on my phone. There's a fly in my basement. For the stream. So today I'm not doing any PowerShell. I'm just gonna do JavaScript. So why not? Just learning on FreecodeCamp. Don't know if you know this website is a free coding website where you can go and simply learn like for free everything that has to do with you know, web development. And yeah, why not? I always like web development, like module wrote piece HTML. It's very strongly tied to these concepts. So and the thing is, I already did like the JavaScript. Okay. What are you cooking? Yeah, that's actually how I use Twitch as well. So what I need to do, assignment, always go right, left, okay, var. Assign 5 to my var and resolve. Ask me later. Sausage and tomato and stuff. Sure. Sausage is a long time I haven't had sausage. It's funny, I was talking to one of the French members of the French PowerShell user group, and it's like, come on, come have join the live chat, and he was like, I'm pretty comfortable right now. That's the picture he sent. I can understand. He's living in south of France. So full-time dev nowadays? No, actually not. Or I don't know. I write code pretty much every day, yes, but it's basically because I find the solutions using PowerShell to my problems. But so my official title is like DevOps engineer. So yes, there's the word dev in it. So, but also ops. And generally, basically, like the ops tasks are like more fixing the code that failed. So, but that's the guy. That's the kid who is at the pool. Jim Cupfish. Salut, Jim Cupfish. Yeah, so ah Simon, tu parles français? So yeah, just for your information, Jérôme, Simon is a very old member of the PowerShell community. Like he's the one that taught me Git. Yeah, all you need to know is how to order beer, how to order wine. That's for the bill. Anyway. So it's common to initialize the variable to initial value, blah blah blah. Creates a new variable, my var value of 0. Okay, great. Define variable a. It says to 9. Seriously, var a is equal to 9. That's so boring, man. Yeah, we're gonna have a language conflict. That's why I've planned to do 2 type of streams actually, because so I asked Jérôme how he was actually with English, and he said, yeah, I'm so kind of. So I've planned to have 2 types of streams actually. So one on Tuesdays, which will be held in French. This can still change because I have a vote open on Twitter, and according to the percentage of votes, I organized the French one first, and then like the British, the English-speaking one will be afterwards. And so 21 is very late. I actually have the impression that 16 o'clock is or like 4 or 5 o'clock is actually like a good time. I see a lot of people connecting at these times, and actually I might do something at 4 o'clock. This is something I could do regularly. Sorry. I know we should not do this on a live stream, but I'm ill, I'm sick. Initialize the 3 variables a, b, c with 5, 10 and I am, r respectively, so that they will not be undefined. Yeah. So 5, seriously, 10 and what is that? I am, r. So maybe I'm super sick. I tried to go and sleep before, I just couldn't. I'm really sick, but don't worry, like it's not, I'm not contagious over the internet, so you can stay here. So understanding case sensitivity. Ah man, this is horrible. I hate case sensitivity. So stupid. Modifying the existing declaration as camel case. Do not create a new variable. Write variable names in JavaScript in camel case. Camel case multi-word variable names have the first word in lowercase and first letter of each subsequent word in capitalized. So proper seriously. Camel case. Title case over, seriously. Title case over. Stupidly cap var. Stupidly cap var. I'm doing wrong. I need to change it up there. Stupidly cap var should be defined and have a value of 10. Stupidly cap var. Stupidly cap var. What did I do wrong? It's so boring. So change the 0 so that the sum will be equal to 20. Oh, really? Oh my god, this is so complex. Now, so what happened is I actually already did all these things like some time back, like really, like and so if we go, we can have a look at what I've done here. See, so basic JavaScript. So this is the one I'm doing right now. But if you have a look here, I've already done like responsive web design certification. So basic CSS I've completed, basic HTML and HTML5. And I actually already had completed like the JavaScript stuff, at least like the first two. And for some reason they changed like their whole layout some like a way back, and I think they lost like data when they did their migration. And yeah, I was part of the people that lost data, and like all my JavaScript got lost. So I have to do it again if I want to get this thing done. So change the 0 so it's to 12. 45 moins 30 33. Really? Yeah. I still have difficulties to see, you know, who is actually in the stream and how many people are watching. I don't know if I'm speaking like all alone and simply nobody, like people are just busy like cooking sausages and tomatoes and, you know, sitting next to the pool, or I am like alone, like ganz allein, and just talking alone behind like in front of a green screen. Change 0 so it's equal to 80. Yeah, come on. So change 0 so quotient is equal to 2.
Vous écoutez de la musique à longueur de journée? Profitez-en en arrière-plan, hors connexion et sans publicité. Avec la nouvelle application de streaming musical conçue par YouTube.
33.
Téléchargez YouTube Music aujourd'hui pour essayer Music Premium sans frais. Offre soumise à condition.
So plus plus change the code to use the plus plus operator. Actually not sure if I should put it no, it's not a plus equal, so it should be here. You should not use the assignment operator. Task completed already. With this then. Okay. Whatever, so you can easily decrement increment, so with minus minus change the code to use minus minus. Okay, minus minus like that. But Simon, so we will I will do some PowerShell things in English next week. Salut Laurent. Bon, c'est du JavaScript aujourd'hui, hein. So, donc là, ce que je fais pour Laurent et pour Jérôme, je fais du JavaScript sur FreecodeCamp.org. Je sais pas si vous connaissez. En gros, c'est un site totalement gratuit où tu as plein d'exercices comme ça que tu peux suivre, tu vois. Et dès que tu vas sur une des pages là, il y a des petits exercices à faire, quoi. Et quand tu le réussis, bah c'est bien, tu passes au prochain, quoi. Donc, et après c'est vraiment les trucs de base pour le langage en question. Donc là maintenant c'est du JavaScript, mais avant j'avais déjà fait par exemple là du CSS, puis du basic HTML et HTML5. Le truc c'est que la partie JavaScript, c'est ce que j'expliquais, je l'avais déjà faite il y a quelques temps, mais je dois la refaire là parce que en fait quand ils ont migré leur site, j'ai tout perdu. Donc voilà, donc faut bien que je commence quelque part, donc je recommence depuis le début. Je sais pas, tu vois, là maintenant je vois, il y a un spectateur et je sais pas qui c'est. Donc je sais pas en quelle langue parler en fait. Je suis parti. Allez, viendre. C'est un peu chiant. Bon, create a variable my decimal and give it the value with a fractional part. Var equal pardon. Ah mon petit t-shirt il est chroma key. Ah, ils sont forts les mecs. Bon, change 00 so that the product will be equal to 50. Bah, faut 2,5. Hein. Voilà. Ça veut dire tu pars, Laurent, ou tu restes? Ne pars pas. Change 00. Question will be equal to 22. Ah, ok. Bon, vous voyez, c'est assez basique, hein. J'ai juste coupé le wifi. Ah, c'est bien. C'est bien. C'est le problème que j'ai pas encore. C'est rigolo parce que mes neveux, ils comprennent pas la différence entre Internet et le wifi. Pour eux, c'est la même chose, ils demandent tout le temps. Hein. Par exemple, ils veulent la 4G, ils veulent du wifi. Alors même si c'est du téléphone, quoi. Ah, c'est les mêmes. Hein. Ouais, donc là tu vois, je fais pas vraiment des trucs de cinglé. Hein. C'est vraiment le début du JavaScript, tu vois. Donc en gros, je lis même pas ce qui a marqué là en haut. C'est tellement simple, souvent je lis juste ça là, le dernier truc et je change là. Et en fait, au final, il faut que tu vois, set reminder to the remainder of 11 divided by 3 using the reminder operator pourcentage. Reminder equal to the remainder of 11. The remainder operator percentage gives the remainder of the division of two numbers. 1 because math number can be checked to be even or odd by checking the remainder of the division of the number. Ah ok, by 2. Ouais, c'est le modulo. En PowerShell ça marche aussi ça d'ailleurs. Hein. Faut faire le modulo. Un instant, s'il vous plaît. Ah, j'ai oublié de mettre la transition. Bon, je suis de retour. En principe, j'avais mis une phase de transition, mais... C'est quoi cette musique de film de boule que tu as au fond? Bah quoi, c'est un petit message, hein? Tu connais pas JavaScript? Ouais, JavaScript, c'est pas... Sirzen. Salut Sirzen. Il pose la question. Attends, faut que je mette le chat plus grand. Salut Stéphane, il y a une différence entre modulo et reminder pour les chiffres négatifs, je crois. Bah, c'est une bonne question. Pour moi, c'était la même chose, mais différence modulo reminder. There's a difference between modulus and reminder. For example, -21 mod 4 is 3. But -21 divided by... Ah oui, en fait, c'est le reminder, c'est le... C'est le reste, là. Le truc à droite. Le ubrique. Ok. Le reste, ouais, voilà, le reste. Merci pour la précision, Sirzen. Donc, j'aime pas ces trucs de maths là, je m'en sers jamais de ces genres de trucs là. Mais, en fait, je trouve c'est intéressant de... Voilà, donc, 17, truc 12. Ah, mais c'est David. C'est David qui est... Ouais, c'est David, c'est ça. Putain, c'était David, Daniel. Attends, David, ouais, c'est ça. Ouais, c'est ça là. Ça roule. Ouais. Ah bah c'est cool. Donc 17 modulo de 2 is 17 reminder. Reminder operator is sometimes incorrect to refer to as modulus. Ah ouais. Bah voilà, c'est exactement ce que tu disais là. Tu vois si je lisais le truc en entier. The reminder operator is sometimes incorrectly referred to as the modulus operator. It is very similar to modulus, but does not work properly with negative numbers. Set reminder equal to the remainder of 11 divided by 3. En fait, je comprends pas ce que je dois faire. C'est ça. The value of reminder should be... Ah, okay. Should be 2. Use the machin operator. Alors, reminder. Alors JavaScript, il faut jamais oublier le petit point virgule là. Ah voilà. J'ai réussi, je sais pas comment mais j'ai réussi. Allez, back. In programming, plus equal, voilà. Convert assignment A, B, C, use plus equal operator. Voilà, facile ça. Pardon les mecs, sorry. I'm really sick actually. J'ai des allergies aussi et tout. Attends, je vais me moucher. Un bon bouillon de poule, ouais. T'as raison, pourquoi pas un bon bouillon de poule. Mais tu sais, pardon, j'ai essayé de dormir avant là, mais j'ai pas réussi. Ma femme elle a laissé la fenêtre ouverte et en face on a plein d'arbres avec des pollens et tout. C'est pas idéal quoi. Bon allez, torche ça vite fait. Torcher ça vite fait, voilà. Allez, run the tests, voilà. 15%. Convert the assignment ABC to minus equal. Ouais, c'est intéressant, Laurent. Hein. Après, c'est vraiment HTML, enfin, c'est vraiment orienté code, code web, hein, développement web. Mais en gros, tu peux vraiment partir de rien. Tu vois, basic HTML and HTML5. Tu vois, donc, tu vois, c'est quoi un commentaire en HTML, tu vois, donc c'est vraiment la base, quoi. Et en fait, ça va jusqu'à React, et ils font aussi du Redux, et genre de trucs, quoi. Donc c'est le React, c'est un framework assez avancé en fait pour faire justement, tu peux faire des objets assez complexes et tout, en JavaScript et tout. Ouais, donc je pense que c'est intéressant. Et si tu regardes en fait sur Twitch, il y a plein de gens, quand tu regardes la section sciences et technologie, il y a plein de gens en fait qui font ça. Et donc il y a vraiment cette mouvance en fait ouais, là du hashtag 100 days of code. Et donc il y a vraiment plein de gens qui suivent ce truc, quoi. Ouais, en fait, il y en a plein. Hein. Moi j'avais fait. Il y a Code Academy aussi, mais je vais utiliser Code Academy moi pour Code Academy. Ouais, tu vois, donc il y a vraiment plein de choses sur Code Academy. Mais alors là, tu vois, il y a d'autres langues, hein, tu vois, donc il y a HTML, CSS, JavaScript, hein, comme tu disais, David. Mais il y a aussi Java, SQL, Bash, Shell. Il n'y a pas de PowerShell, hein. Et voilà, il y a du Go, et donc moi, je pense que je vais faire du Go. Aussi, j'ai entendu que c'est un peu le truc qui montait, là. Et je sais pas, Python, Python j'ai fait. Et Python, j'ai un peu du mal, vraiment la structure, en fait la syntaxe, le fait qu'il n'y ait pas d'accolade, là ça me perturbe. Ouais, donc je comptais aussi faire un live Go, donc en fait David, pour ton info, à la base je voulais faire ce live en anglais, et puis on s'est retrouvé que entre francophones au bout d'un moment. Donc du coup j'ai switché en français, et puis toi t'es venu, mais toi heureusement t'es multilingue, donc ça tombe bien. Mais c'est ce que je disais aussi avant, c'est que moi je voulais faire donc je vais commencer à utiliser justement le streaming pour me pousser à apprendre un peu d'autres choses que je fais pas d'habitude. Et donc un des trucs que je voulais faire, c'est je voulais faire on peut parler en anglais si tu veux, hein, mais je pense que David aussi il est content de parler français, j'imagine, non? Et ouais, donc le truc c'est que je voulais faire du streaming le mardi et le jeudi, donc une session en anglais, une session en français. Donc l'anglais, donc le 21h, c'était surtout parce que je pensais aux Américains et peut-être aux Australiens là qui pour eux c'est plus approprié. Mais j'ai remarqué, c'est ce que je disais, j'ai remarqué que vers 16-17 heures sur Twitch, tout le monde se connecte et il y a plein de live streams qui vont live. Donc j'ai l'impression que c'est aussi un peu l'heure à laquelle je pourrais faire quelque chose et où je pourrais atteindre certaines personnes. Donc je vais peut-être faire un truc aussi à 16h, un peu comme aujourd'hui. Aujourd'hui je commence à 17h. J'ai essayé de dormir mais j'ai pas réussi. Et donc ouais. Donc mon écho, voilà. Ah, faut que j'enlève les variables forcément. Ouais, donc ça aussi, ça me perturbe un tout petit peu le fait que les variables en JavaScript, elles ont pas de signe en fait, dollar. Convert the assignments for A, B and C to use the minus equal operator. Ah, incroyable. Ouais, c'est le mouche encore. Ouais, donc là au début les phases elles sont moins intéressantes. Et donc il y a Code Academy et il y a aussi Code Challenge quoi. Code Challenge. Choking Challenge. Ah, choke. Code Challenge. Code Wars. Il y a Code Wars aussi qui peut être intéressant où tu peux faire des espèces de duels et tout. Par contre, apparemment, je crois qu'ils sont moyens. J'ai vu une review, ce site qui est un peu moyen, mais il y a aussi moyen de faire des ah ouais, c'est dommage hein. Il n'y a plus de wifi le petit. Il faut que je m'habitue à lire les choses qui se passent dans le chat parce que quand tu regardes la vidéo par après, personne ne sait. Donc je retourne là. Ah. C'est vraiment redondant. Hein. Voilà. Zack, comme ils disent les Allemands là. Voilà. 3. Voilà, 17%, c'est bien. L'apprentissage passe par la répétition, tout à fait. Mais bon, c'est des principes qui s'appliquent aussi un peu à tous les langages, hein, plus signal, machin. Ça m'embête parce que j'avais déjà fait tous ces trucs là. Je veux juste, que tout soit complété, donc je les refais vite fait, mais à diviser égal, ça j'étais pas au courant par contre. Donc tu vois, c'est assez répétitif finalement. Je fais souvent des copier-coller là. Hop, je passe au prochain. Voilà. Alors on déclare des strings maintenant. Super. On va faire un var myString is equal to plop. Je m'appelle plop moi. Et my last name c'est var zack is equal to méga. Je sais pas pourquoi. Méga. Voilà, allez on teste. Ouais, plus égal. Je vais juste de le faire le plus égal. Je peux te remontrer si tu veux. Donc JavaScript, basique JavaScript. Attends, faut que je le rafraîchisse. Ouais. Compound assignments, ça s'appelle. L'addition, hein, regarde, plus égal là. Donc là, hein, là ils le font. Et finalement là on vient de faire moins égal, multiplier égal et diviser égal. Ça s'appelle des assignements compound, composés. Ouais. Donc je retourne là. Escaping literal quotes. Ah ouais, d'accord. Use black string so that if you were to print in the console, you will see.
Yeah. Why do nice people choose the wrong?
Voilà. Hein.
We accept the love we
Donc ça aide pas de switcher entre un Mac et un Windows. Du coup, c'est jamais les mêmes touches. Et le dernier, on peut pas l'échapper. Donc test. Qu'est-ce que je fais mal là? Il manque le point. Il manquait le point. Ah. Ok. Toi je peux l'enlever en fait. Toi je peux le déplacer. Je vais le mettre là à côté de moi. Non, peut-être pas. Je vais le mettre là au-dessus de ma tête. Voilà. Non, c'est bien. Je peux le déplacer. C'est vite fait. Voilà. So I see that there's like 6 people now. I'm not sure if I should continue in French or switch to English. I just switched to French because suddenly we were only 2 with my buddy who is actually francophone like me, so we just naturally, you know, switched back to French. And yeah, since I communicated this on Twitter, and actually just on Twitter in English, I was thinking of doing this in English. So if there are people who don't speak French, raise your hand, right? Yeah, just let me know, and I will just stick to English. I will just stick to English like for the next 5 minutes. I think it's a good exercise for Laurent, and yeah. So. In the good string above, you can use both codes safely by using backslash as an escape character. Note, backslash should not be confused with the forward slash. They do not do the same thing. Nice. Change provided to a string with single quotes at the beginning and no escape characters. Les single quotes. Les single quotas, and I remove the escape characters like this. Easy. I'm so sick. So if I'm a little bit slow, I'm also like learning this whole, you know, streaming thing. So for the ones that don't know, I have my phone here with the chat. So sometimes I look down. It's actually pretty cool because when I start streaming, like Twitch send me, so I streamed on my computer and I also have the application on my phone, and Twitch sent me like a hello RN4VV. Not sure how to pronounce that. Arnaud, I guess. No, maybe. welcome. So today I'm learning JavaScript. I've said this like a few times now, but count the 4 as an A. Arnav. Arnave. Aha, nice. Welcome. Do you know about FreecodeCamp? I guess if you're learning JavaScript, you probably have, and if you don't, then I would recommend you go have a look at it. Hold on, I'm gonna have to. So super sick. I have to log out like pretty soon because my wife went to fetch the kids, and so when they come, when they are gonna come in, it's gonna be like a whole different storm. Okay, nice. Yeah, so videos, yeah. So I personally prefer these type of exercises because they really force you to like read the code, read the challenge, write code in the right part, and then you can move on to the next exercise. Like this is so you start already with a little bit of practice, and that's what I like about these type of sites. And yeah, because sometimes when you watch a video, you accumulate like a lot of things, and you're like oh yeah, that's very easy, and you're gonna assume some things, and yeah. It's nice. And so yeah, and so today I'm doing the JavaScript one. I'm not a full-time dev. It's funny, it's the second time somebody asked that today. But so what I do is I'm actually my official title is something called the DevOps engineer. So I automate things with a language called PowerShell, right? Which is if you want, the Python on Windows, kind of. And so at the beginning the language was not that evolved, or actually it was quite good, but like over the years it really got very, very powerful, and I've basically learned kind of like development skills through the evolution of the language. I do script, and so my objective here is to go and learn something new, something I don't do every day. And like the tasks I receive at work are not, yeah, you should write this you should write this class in JavaScript for that and that. This is yeah. So I do, yeah. That's exactly what I do. I do a lot of CI. It can also it also depends on in which company you work, right? Yeah, I do some Docker, Kubernetes less actually, but we should end up going in that direction sooner or later anyways, right? But yeah, so those technologies are stuff I would do normally at work, and so JavaScript is what I was saying is like a technology that I'm not pushed at work to use, right? So it's more like I'm curious about it. I'm specifically very curious about Node.js, right? So I'm trying to start from from the beginning, like first you have to take the feathers off the chicken before you can eat chicken, and not eat the chicken with the feathers. So trying to do the things in the right order here. So yeah, my secret like achievement would be Node.js, because that's like the backend technology that kind of like fascinating about, because you can really build like a web server just with JavaScript knowledge. So JavaScript, Node.js, and like a NoSQL database technology like MongoDB, for example. So you also, oh yeah, no, it's you're still talking. It's strange, you guys have the same color, so I thought you guys were the same thing. yeah, but it's, you know, I also think the companies we work for are all different, right? And so we are geniuses in our own ways, I think, and we find solutions maybe to the same problems, but with our own experience and with our own, you know, googling and stuff. So, David, so Silton, what is your experience then with CI or as DevOps engineer? Could be that I'm like having the wrong experience. I don't know. Ah, okay. At the moment, I'm doing a ton of Elasticsearch stuff. No, so that's it. And so there's a new era I think I had. And yeah, so basically, so RNA actually wrote, I can assume most projects are deployed on Linux servers, and hence most DevOps guys would be using Bash, but PowerShell I wouldn't have thought so. And yeah, PowerShell is so I'm originally from the Windows world, and so we do CIs on so I'm a DevOps engineer, like in a very Windows specific area. I worked for a cloud provider, so it's very it's maybe very specific to my case, I don't know. But yeah, and so exactly what David is saying is that, like, you know, PowerShell Linux. And yeah, FTW, I always read WTF. I don't know, like I must be dyslexic or something. And yeah, and so PowerShell comes on Linux as well now, Mac OS and Linux. And so Arne, are you do you know a little bit Bash and Linux and stuff, or sorry guys. Man, I'm doing a live stream and I'm super sick. I tried sleep before, I couldn't. It's Arnav not here anymore. Ah, he is, he just needs time to write, sorry. I've used Bash for scripting for years now, but with my latest laptop using Linux is a pain, so I'm forced to use Windows. But I still use a lot of my scripts in Git Bash. Yeah, so if you know Bash, I imagine like you're pretty good with sed and awk and all these things. Really, like the big advantage. So I'm not very a deep user of you know Bash, but I know like the basic commands and everything. And I really like the big advantage that you have with PowerShell is that everything is object oriented, right? So you work only with objects, and so you don't need to parse, you know, your text with sed or awk, or I don't know in which, you know, way you have to do it. You use regex only for, you know, when you want to search stuff in a specific string. But like commands, stuff that you get back from any command is always an object. So like filtering, you know, outputting stuff, converting to CSV, JSON, importing from those formats is very easy because it's only objects, right? And that's a big change, and that's why I think yeah, managing stuff with PowerShell is maybe easy, but yeah, you need to learn the language. That's like another thing. And very often, like the Linux guys I know, they see like things coming from the Microsoft world as, you know, how it was, you know, 10 years ago with you know, with the old era of Microsoft, you know, oh, Microsoft is the evil devil, blah blah blah. But yeah, Microsoft is really working on that right now, and I actually think they do like a pretty good job with, you know, WSL. So yeah, that's maybe something you should try as well. Arnav, can't say his name. Is yeah, WSL, Windows subsystem for Linux. Is something you can download on Windows, and basically inside of one specific prompt. Yeah, and a lot of people did actually, right? And so there's if you're not into the community like we are, like this change is maybe not that well seen. And yeah, and I often, you know, when I talk about managing, you know, Linux servers with PowerShell, I see like the Linux guys, they look at each other in the meeting and they smile like, you know, I know they're gonna say funny stuff at the coffee machine afterwards on me. Okay, you already use the WSL. Okay. Yeah, but that's the whole strategy, I think, right? And so the whole open source thing, it's pretty good because you can actually ship also your own changes in it if you want, if you can, of course. And yeah, they're supporting like other languages now. You know, they are look, they switch, like, see, look, what I'm like, the browser I'm using is like the new Edge, you know, based on Chromium, which is you know, a product from Google originally. Yeah, they tried so many times to build like their Internet Explorer there. So I think the guys were there like, okay, this is the last time. Otherwise, afterwards we quit. Yeah, and actually, I don't even notice that I'm using like the new Edge. So, quotes are not the only character that can be escaped inside a string. There are two reasons to use escaping characters. One, to allow you to use characters you may not otherwise be able to type out, such as character return. Two, to allow to repeat multiple quotes in a string without JavaScript misinterpreting what you mean. We learned this in the previous challenge. Single quote, double quote, backslash, new line, character return, tab, word boundary, form feed. What is that? Form feed? I don't know. So I'm gonna come back to the chat in a minute. I'm just gonna try to do this exercise. Assign the following 3 lines of text into a single variable, my string, using escape sequences. The first line, second line, third line. Okay. You will need to use the escape sequence, blah blah blah. Tac. So we said carriage return. Ah no, so that's how we want to have it. So it should be called my string equals to like this, and so it should be slash n then another slash to escape that line, and then slash n again, and then it should do the trick. It should contain, oh, it was a tab, slash n slash t. There should be a new line character between new line, second line, and third line. There is one. Ah, okay, I see it. Thank you, Laurent. Thank you. Like this, yes. It's confusing. Please never write code like this. So let me get back to the chat. So I used to see Microsoft that way also. I already use WSL with the new CO, and then pushing open source has opened my mind to Microsoft. Chromium JS engine is just so much better than what IE used, or even Mozilla. It's so ironic considering Mozilla developed JavaScript. Yeah, it absolutely is. It absolutely is. And JavaScript actually took like this unexpected way of Node.js, where you can actually build really applications, like web applications, with that very old scripting language, which was intended only for, you know, front end web browsers, you know. That's which drive me actually really it was like, see this super effect. Hey, I have no music anymore. What happened? Music, where are you? Where is my music? My music is right here. Votre vidéo mis en pause pour finir la lecture? Oui. Okay, I'm back in this. And so, Arnav, what is pushing you to go learning JavaScript? Do you wanna, it's like by curiosity, or do you plan to like maybe do career switch or something like that? In JavaScript, when the plus operator is used with a string value, it's called concatenation. Yeah, any language. So my string from the strings, this is start and this is the end. So my string is equal. Yeah, I still need to get used to this Twitch thing. Very interesting. By profession, while also being a uni student, I'm event photographer. Yeah, very impressive indeed.
A world in which things would have fresh shapes and colors and be changed or have other secrets.
Okay. That's why I want to do the switch, because of COVID and all this stuff. I had been an Android dev for years earlier, and so decided to get back to programming with Python and JS. Okay. So you already have like some background. Yeah, so yeah, JS would not be a problem actually for you to get to learn, I think, right? Yeah, I think it's a smart move to get back to it, because like for me, for example, like the COVID actually really, it didn't impact my job. Actually, I actually even had more work than what I had before. And yeah, my wife is in events, and for her it was also like very painful. She switched. She went from 100% to 20%, right? So it was pretty hard. But yeah, okay. Thank you for passing by, Arnav. Maybe we see each other another time, and I wish you luck in your reorientation in your career. And I have no COVID. Huh? I just like have allergies. Watch out for space concatenation and then add space between concatenation string. So build my string I need to create, this is the first sentence. To string, and this. Oh, my day is so difficult with this sneezing thing. I actually called in sick today, but I realized that even when I'm sick, what I do to, you know, to kind of chill a little bit, I like just to write code. So I ended up writing code for work anyways, although I called in sick. And then I tried to sleep, but I really couldn't. It was really difficult. So my str plus equal, and what do you want me? What do you want from me? This is second sentence. Use plus equal similar to how it's shown in the editor. Start by assigning it to the first. Okay. I'm missing the space. What am I missing here? This is the second sentence. This is the first sentence. This is the second sentence. Is that wrong? What am I doing wrong here? But there's a sentence here, space here. Maybe here at the end. Where's the fucking value? Thank you. Yeah, but like it's like the space is here, right? So now this is the first sentence, this is the second sentence. Note, watch out for spaces. Concatenate does not add spaces between concatenated strings, so you need to add them yourself. Yeah, so but I added them in here. Strings out. I come out first. Point. Ah, no, okay. So I need to add it before. Hello, this cat. Yes, I did add the space. Thank you. Okay, get help. Get a hint. Give me a hint. Ah, so apparently when they removed the space, it was correct. Huh? Only difference is a space after the plus equal. Seriously? This is not happy. Not happy about this. My string should have value that this is. I want to skip this one. Why is it not working? Sorry for this. Really sick. This is the first sentence and this is the second. Using the plus equal operator. Use the plus equal operator similar to how it's shown in the editor. Start by assigning the first string to my string, then add a second string. So this is what I'm doing. Maybe I had the space. Ah man, look, I was missing the fucking point virgule. Really? Mais vas-y là. And JavaScript. Just say, tell me like it's missing. So sometimes you will need to build a string. MATLAB style. What is that? MATLAB. Oh, Mad Libs. What is that? Mad Libs. Mad Libs is a phrasal template word game where one player prompts others for a list of words or substitutes for blanks in a story before reading out loud. Okay. Hello, our name. Okay. So set my name to a string equal to your name. So name is equal to Stefan because that's my name. Nice to meet you. And then build my string with my name between the string my name is and I am well. Seriously. So my string is equal to my name is space plus name space plus and I'm well, but I would be lying if I say so. I feel like shit. Comme du caca. I feel well. And I'm not gonna forget le point virgule here. Ah man. You should be set to a string. You should use plus operators to build the string. But this is what I did. No, seriously. There's a comma. There's a comma. I'm missing a comma, really. Ah, it should be called my name. Really? Does it matter? Does it really matter? Oh, there's no comma yet now. You should use plus operators to build my string and my name inside a test completed console output. So you should two plus operators. That's okay. Plus our name plus our name is my name. Man. Case sensitivity, such a bitch, man. Thank you, Laurent, thank you. Yeah, I need to go to bed. I am, where am I exactly in this challenge thingy? How many percentage did they say I was? I am at, so where am I here? There's really like a lot. So I'll do this one and then I stop. because the kids are gonna come home anytime soon anyways, right? Just as we can build a string over multiple lines out of string literals, we can also append variables to a string using the plus equal. An adjective out string FreecodeCamp is plus equal. Okay, we already did that. Should be set to set some adjective and append it to my string using the plus. Learning to code is ploppy. And then some adjective plus, this should be plus equal this. No, it should be my string. So my str plus equal some adjective. Voila. So I think we're complete. 25 complete. That's a nice round number. I think that's perfect to stop. I've done one fourth of JavaScript basic course, knowing that already it's on like Donkey Kong. So knowing that I already did those challenges like some time back and I have to redo them again is really like killing me. But like knowing that I'm at like in maybe an hour I'm at 25%, and because I took some time to chat, to discuss, then I think it's pretty good. So yeah, and also it's actually very good timing because I hear my kids in the background and they have not noticed now that I'm in the basement, but they will. They will. A kid will always find you in the house, no matter where you're hiding. Yeah, so this is actually fun. On these last words, I want to thank like Laurent and Lusquet and Arnav for the participation in the chat. Really cool. And I'm not going to bed, but like I'm going to call it a day. So see you guys. And this is the end of the stream, and I need to find the button to stop streaming. Ciao.